What is up, nerds? Today we're going to be doing a little bit something different. We are going to be taking a look at something I've actually been wanting to do for quite a while now, and that is go ahead and take a look at some of the fastest and coolest markers that I have ever seen and that I can find. So, obviously, my source is ZDSPB. Absolutely love this place. They have charts and everything. Just go to X article, show you real quick. Oh, there everything loads. There we go. So you got a ton of stuff here, info about different guns, all the different types of animations and stuff. So that'll actually be really helpful to keep open. I'm gonna go back and go in there again. And then we're also going to have some supplying YouTube videos for proof as well, because obviously, different markers are going to shoot different rates. Some have video proof, some will just say, this is what the board will say it'll do, blah, 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 blah. We're not here for that. We're here for the real deal. So starting off, kind of in the early days of paintball, you had your electronic grip frames. They weren't really all that amazing, but the first very true electronic paintball marker was this here PVI Shocker, the new sport or fuck. I've already forgot what PVI stands for. I'm fucking blanking right now, but this is the first fully electronic pneumatic paintball gun that there was. I don't know if there was e-grips around the time that this was here. Let's see, when was it released? I believe 95. I think there was definitely electronic grip frames by 95, or I would hope there's electronic grip frames by 95. But yeah, the maximum these babies could do was maybe about 9. I think 9 balls a second. Does it say anywhere in here? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's crazy. 650 shots of a 4. Yeah, you're not getting 600 shots off that. You're getting maybe 500, maybe. It is low operation, but it eats air. It eats air like you wouldn't imagine. It's low pressure, but it's not efficient, if that makes sense. Let's see. Does it say where it has any? No, it does not say BPS, but I can also verify this by simply going and grabbing mine. This obviously is not PVI Shocker, but it is a Shocker Sport nevertheless. And this trigger is horrible. You're not getting but maybe 7, 8, maybe 9 balls a second. I mean, let's see, we can. Walking is impossible. You have to fan these. But yep, that's basically it for the Shocker. Alrighty. And I believe, like I said, 9-10, this is about the beginning of kind of when paintball really began to take off. And then, you go a little bit later down the line, and, they started getting faster and faster, and then it was 12.5, and eventually it got up to around 15 BPS for the PSP. I think it was 15 PSP, and then they had a bunch of uncapped semis, and it was a fun time. You could shoot really fast as you wanted. The only thing that really held you up was you wanted to get the right pressures, because this is how a solenoid works, obviously. If your inlet, air goes up through here, and then it pressurizes, causing this to be pushed down, closing this off. But when it's up, the spring pushes it up, air flows through into the outlet and into the marker. And then when you shoot, this is what happens. All that air goes out, doof, and the spring pushes back up, allowing more air to travel in and go through into the marker. Same thing for the bottom. These are what a lot of standard markers use, is this bottom line setup. So air flows through, causing the spring to be pushed up by the seals here. And then once it's pushed up, air goes up. When it's pushed down, because of all the air in here, closes it off, and you're able to shoot your marker. There's all kinds of different variants and examples. This is a tanked example. An actual tank, or your regular tank. You got your ball bearing, your little regulator. It's the same concept, just here. But they were the that's what you want to do. You really wanted to tune them to make them shoot fast. If you didn't tune them properly, you know, you're not going to be able to achieve the BPS that you're really looking for. So let's go fastest, because I have a lot of markers that I know for a fact I've seen before. This one is a good example, but we're going to get to all these a little bit later. So, you went up 15, and all these markers still had the 20, the 30, but it was really hard for hoppers to keep up. Even the halos, even the V35s had trouble keeping up at around 30, 35 balls a second. That's just hard ass. The first time I really saw, and a lot of these videos you'll notice, this one's really shooting 28 with a fucking rotor. That's insane, but you'll see a lot of them using, not a rotor, I'm sorry, halo. You'll see a lot of them using rotors for a very, very, very simple reason, is that they feed the fastest on the market, or a Pinocchio. Usually rotors, Pinocchios, and oh god, what other ones? Oh fuck, I forgot to turn my Magna off. I know for a fact halos, rotors, and eggs are kind of the go-to for speed, and Pinocchios sometimes as well. The new kind of speed demon is the carbon, obviously. Everybody loves DVR. I haven't got one. I just haven't been interested in buying one. So starting off like fastest is usually 25. Almost all markers can do 25. Nowadays they're getting limited to like 18, 20, 17. It just kind of depends on the actual marker and the tuning aspects of it. But mini GSs, axes, all that other good stuff right now, I think are capped at 20, 25. So that's about, normal. That's about just, your baseline maximum BPS. But I think there's a few in here that are absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. I believe the first one I wanted to check out was this, the SL74. So if we go over here, go to USCSL. That's how it works. Pretty simple. I think the main thing on these is to get your LPR and dwell correctly. As long as your HPR is clean, I don't really see an issue with the HPR, but I think the main thing on these is dwell. Especially on the older like 11s, so you can do a shit ton of tuning. And they went a little bit differently for the LV1 route. They actually have this thing, so it doesn't oh, look. Boop. Okay. It has this little like valve, or I don't even know what you'd call this, a button that opens it instead of your actual rammer doing it like you would on an Eclipse or on an Ego 11. But anyway, we got SL74.
Hey guys.
And this one was great. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted. Probably not a good idea. What the hell? Hello? Did my shit just freeze? Okay, good. So.
Hey guys. Or considerably the fastest now.
Alright, so this is uncapped, and let's see.
Now. Here we go.
That's about your 20, 25 right there, and that was from the Egos. That's about what the Egos can do. Nothing too crazy. I would say that's about 28, getting up there to 30. Let's hear what LV1 at 28 sounds like. Whoa. Yeah, that's up there. That's actually surprising for it's a 1.1. I think the 1.6 and the V2 or the V2s aren't capable of this. But yeah, that's insane. I've never seen an LP1 shoot 28 before. That's fucked. Dude, if you put a rotor or an eggy on that, or dude, fuck, even a fuck. That's literally all I have is rotors and eggies. But put a rotor on there and see what it'll do. This is just a stupid. Let's see how fast. 20. 20. That's not fast. Let's see here. What else can we find? Speed.
Right, Corey.
Let's see what Cocker Top has to offer. That shit is slow. Pinocchio.
Ready to shoot right now, and as fast. This loader, the fastest you can get the gun to shoot, this loader will.
Even that doesn't seem like that fast. That's maybe 25, I want to say, around 25, maybe hitting 30. Nothing crazy, but the two markers I want to talk about are these two videos right here. So this was a promotional video for the rotor way back in the day. And let's see if I can find the actual video. No? Yeah, actually, let's look that up. Here it is. So this video is infamous. So I think everybody knows this video. That is 100% 40 balls a second. Because, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's just 20 right there. And he did a whole fucking burst. That's like half a burst. That's fucking insane. Whatever they did to this thing is fucked. Look at that. That is just fucked. And I guarantee you he has to do bursts just because it wouldn't be able to keep up down to like the milliseconds of timing. I guarantee it's why he had to do bursts. If he didn't do bursts, I guarantee after that first one, it just would have been fucking flamethrowered. That's insane. That's fucked. That's really fucking crazy. Now, we're going to go back. Now, that was the fastest paintball gun on camera. Like, ever recorded in the history of the world. That is that paintball. That is that gun. Now, this one is even crazier, okay? This Gizmo's video, right, is claiming, and I don't doubt it for a second. I don't doubt this at all. Claims 52 CPS. Now, not balls per second. It's not shooting the balls per second. I mean, the ones we looked at. Let's see if I can find the die in here somewhere. See how that bad boy works. Die, 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 matrix. Aha. This is how the dies work. I don't know how they're getting that to an unbalanced blow forward. Oh, brother, I couldn't tell you how they made that work. But holy shit. Damn. Fuck that. Alright, anyway. The last gun we have is actually surprisingly an autococker. And this is the fastest I've ever seen anything fire ever. It won't probably shoot paint, but it's fucking crazy. I'm just surprised that they were able to get it to such. Let me see if I can find the E-Blade, Excalibur, blah, 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 blah. No. There we go. I'm surprised it's not MQ valved, because the video I'm about to show you is not MQ. This is where the solenoid and the valve are all electronically operated. There is no beaver tail. There is no recocking of the beaver tail. There's nothing like that. There's no sear to be dropped. It is simply all electronic, as you can see here. And it just allows for some fucking crazy shit. But this one doesn't have that, and I am really happy to show you guys this video. That is easy 50 plus balls a second. I think when he did the cycling on his tech thing, it actually said fucking oh shit, what was it? 52. I think it said 52 balls a second, which is fucked. I mean, that's fucked. I couldn't find anything with the car. But yeah, that is the fastest. Those are kind of, I don't know, the gist of paintball guns, but that fucker's crazy. That's probably the fastest gun in the world. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to go live real quick and show you guys that, hey, we're up, we're live. I need to get the camera adjusted with settings and everything, but yeah, it's all up and running, so more videos should be out like this. I'm gonna get more lights right here to kind of balance the window out. But yeah, that's it, big nerds. I will see you guys in the